Forget everything you thought you knew about starting a business. The whole idea of spending months planning, raising a ton of cash, and building a big team before you even see a single dollar? Yeah, that's pretty much over. Today, we're talking about how you can go from just an idea to your first paying customer in a single weekend. Seriously, let's dive in. So just look at this contrast. On the left, you've got the old way, the traditional path. You know the one, months and months of work, massive upfront costs, and that agonizingly slow crawl to making your first dollar. But then, look at the right side. This is the 72-hour AI business. You can launch literally this weekend, often for zero cost, all by yourself, and get that first payment almost instantly. This isn't some far-off dream. It's what's possible right now. So yeah, let's just call it what it is. That old model? It's dead. The barriers that kept so many people from ever getting started have just completely vaporized. Okay, so you're probably thinking, how is this even possible, right? What actually changed that makes this speed a reality? Well, it all comes down to the complete collapse of those old school business barriers. There were basically three huge walls that used to stop most people. First up, technical complexity. You used to have to be a coder or hire one. Not anymore. AI tools can build what you need. Then there were the crazy high costs. Now, no-code platforms let you build incredibly powerful things for less than a pizza. And finally, just the time it took to get to market. With tools like Stripe, you can start taking payments in minutes, not months. These walls are gone. So here's the absolute most important takeaway from all this. Your competitive advantage today, your secret sauce, it's not about who has the most money or the best patent. The winner is the person who can execute, the one who can launch, test, and sell faster than anybody else. It is all about speed. All right, enough theory. Let's get practical. Let's talk about the actual framework. This is a 72-hour sprint that is laser-focused on one thing and one thing only: getting you paid. No fluff, no wasted effort. So here's the roadmap for your weekend. Day 1 is all about validating your idea and defining a super clear offer. Day 2 is for building just the bare essentials and automating it. And day 3? Well, day 3 is the fun part. That's when you launch and actually start making money. Now, for day 1, you have to burn this concept into your brain, the minimum sellable offer, or MSO. This is everything. You are not building a huge complicated product. You're figuring out the absolute simplest thing, the most direct outcome that somebody would happily pay you for right now. Think of it as a promise you can keep fast. And this is how you make that MSO sing. Specificity is what sells. It's the difference between saying, I sell an AI assistant, which is vague, nobody knows what that means, and saying, I sell a real estate listing generator that creates a full MLS listing in 60 seconds. See the difference? One is a fuzzy idea, the other is a painkiller for a very specific person with a very specific problem. Okay, moving on to day 2, the build day. The mindset here is critical. Keep it ugly but functional. All you need is something simple that works and is ready to take money. You absolutely, positively do not need a perfect design, a fancy dashboard, or tons of features. That stuff is a trap. It comes way later, after you've proven people actually want the core thing. And that brings us to the final sprint, day 3. This is where all your focus shifts to turning your work into actual revenue. It's launch day, it's time to find customers, and we're only going to focus on the activities that get you there the fastest. In the first 72 hours, forget about fancy marketing or waiting for people to find you. That's way too slow. The fastest path to cash is direct outreach. You gotta go to them. We're talking cold emails, sliding into Instagram DMs, LinkedIn messages, or even throwing your offer up on a marketplace like Upwork. You have to be proactive. And here is a script you can literally copy and paste. Look how perfect this is. It instantly says who it's for, what result it gets, and then makes a super easy offer. I can show you a demo. It ends with a simple question that's easy to say yes to. This is how you start conversations that lead to sales, period. So as we wrap this all up, the main idea, the big theme, becomes crystal clear, doesn't it? It's all about execution. The tools are there, the barriers are gone. The only thing standing between that idea in your head and money in your bank account is action. So just think of this as the founder's new toolkit. You could just throw out that old checklist. You don't need a team, you don't need funding, you don't need perfect code. What you do need is simple: a real problem worth solving, a crystal clear offer, and the courage to take fast, imperfect action. That is the entire game now. You know, the gap between having an idea and actually earning an income from it, it's not measured in months or years anymore.
It's measured in hours. The question isn't, can you do it anymore? The only question left is, will you? So I'll ask you, what are you going to build this weekend?